In case you didn't know, the Mikanko archetype is a blind going second deck that plans to OTK by attacking our opponent's monsters with our Mikankos and then having them take all of the battle damage. We have 3 level 3 monsters that all have the same effect, that if they are equipped with an equip card, they cannot be destroyed by battle and our opponent takes all of the battle damage. They also have individual effects when equipped with a card. Red can add a Mikanko equip card from our deck to our hand. Blue, on our opponent's turn, can target any of their monsters and then take control of it until the end phase. Green, similar to red, when equipped she can add one Mikanko trap card from our deck to our hand. She also has a bonus effect where all of our Mikanko cards cannot be targeted. Ohime is the boss monster of the deck. Unlike the other level 3 monsters, she does not need an equip card to be protected from battle and deal battle damage to our opponent. We can reveal Ohime from our hand and add any Mikanko card from our deck to our hand. If she is on the field, we can target one equip spell from our grave and equip it to any appropriate target. We can add Ohime to our hand using Preparation of Rites. Some people like to play the ritual spell, but I feel like that a Great Mikanko Ceremony is good enough, and it can also summon any of our main deck Mikankos from our hand, including Ohime. The rest of our deck are just useful going second cards. This includes hand traps like Droll, Maxi, and Red Reboot. Of course, you can play around with the ratios as you see fit. Droll is generally good against Kashtira, Dragon Link, and Purrely, although Purrely can play with their quick play spells in the draw phase, making your Droll less valuable. If you play against Labrynth and open with Red Reboot, make sure we let them summon Lovely or Lady Labrynth first before we use Red Reboot, so we can guarantee that they have a high attack monster that we can just run into during the battle phase. The rest of the cards are just monster tributes that we can give to our opponent. This includes Lava Golem, the Kaijus, and of course Nibiru and the Nibiru token. We will go over the equip spells in the replays, and hopefully it will make more sense that way. Let's go over some of the replays together. We are going second versus Dark World. They start with Archives. Alert draws them 2 cards, and they also banish Mothman. Dark World Dealings draws us 1 Ohime, so then we can discard Prep. Jackalope then summons Bigfoot. Second Allure, and this time they banish Thunderbird. Activate Gates, and activate card destruction. They attempt to use Snow in the grave, but then we drew into Droll and Lockbird, so I chain it, locking them from doing anything else this turn. We open with Prep adding Ohime. Reveal Ohime, and this adds Fire Dance from the deck to our hand, and we send Red to the grave. Fire Dance summons and equips 2 Red. It also summons their Jackalope. Red now adds Maewashi from our deck. Now we tribute Lava Golem to their field. We attack, giving them the damage. In main 2, equip Golem with Arbesk, bouncing it back to our hand to summon Green from our deck. Green adds Rivalry to our hand, and we set and pass. On their turn, they just pass doing nothing at all. That doesn't really matter since we already have Ohime, and we can add another Fire Dance to our hand. Fire Dance then summons Blue from my hand and Bigfoot from their grave. Now we simply just move to battle and attack. This time we are going second versus Tri-Brigade Spright. I really like this version of Spright, but unfortunately for them, they will just lose. So let's just fast forward through their plays, since in the long run it doesn't really matter in the face of Mikanko. So they end on a revolt with Elf, Fenrir, Pit Knight, and Red. We always open with Prep to bait out any negates. They ash it, but we already had a second copy in hand. So we prep again and add Ohime to our hand. Reveal Ohime, adding our Besk and sending the Ohime to the grave. Our Besk equips to Fenrir, bouncing it back and summoning red from our deck. Chainlink 1 red, Chainlink 2 elf targeting Kit, and then Chainlink 3 Pit Knight negating red. This is all fine. We just normal green and equip Mayowashi to it, making all of our Mikanko cards untargetable. We just do a little bit of damage and bounce back their elf. Set rivalry and then we pass. They start with Kit banishing 3 to summon Rugal, and then linking into access code. Once we get to an open game state, we will activate our trap card. Activate Rivalry targeting access code to equip Rondo to it, stealing access code as long as we have a Mikanko monster on the field. Now they go into their Spright plays. Tribute summon Fenrir. They try to keep going, but we both know that it's over. The only target that they can use for Mannequin Cat is access code, but I guess it didn't work, and they just leave. So what do you think of this deck? I really like this deck just because they remind me of the Evil Twins, and it's always nice getting fast wins and breaking other people's boards. I still have additional replays against Dragon Link, Kashtira, and Purrely that you can check out if you're interested. I hope you learned something from this video. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.